Welcome back to the final of our quarter-final replays between Sedgerz and his Lizardman team versus Bronn and his Renegades. What a wonderful quarterfinals this has been so far. Potentially, it's actually quite hard to tell with the state of these replay systems. I'm very much looking forward to watching the ones live tonight. Yeah, it's been a ride. So we know Kaelon is playing Danton in the first of our semi-finals. Medicine Dan got a 2-0 win, I think, over Misspell Tree in the other quarterfinal, which we weren't able to show because the replay expired. But, you know, Tree streamed it live. Looks like someone's taken 2 kegs. And the Lizards won the toss and opted to kick the ball, which is interesting. We do get the pause. Excellent. So it is very sunny weather. Very sunny weather. Who got the kegs? The Lizards got the kegs. Okay. Lizards got the kegs and opted to kick at the same time. Interesting. Whoa, look at that skink. That's a skink, isn't it? It's very sunny, yeah. Decent old team, really, to be honest. Well, I mean, there's like a couple of superstars. Obviously, this sprint, sure feet, sidestep catch. Yeah. For some reason, it looked like diving catch. Like, obviously, superstar. Only the one bench for the Lizards. You know, Jugs, tackle, mighty blow, guard. Pretty good. Block, guard, stand firm on the Crocs. And then 2 mini Crocses. And then a couple of block, a couple of guards. Lovely. And then we have some Renegades as well. Yeah, you can tell these teams are like, you know, 30 games old at this stage, can't you? After beefing up. So the Renegades get something. Someone got sidestep. Oh, this skink got sidestep, apparently. Interesting giving it sidestep, right? I mean, I know it can only get a primary skill. Sneaky Git, maybe? Sneaky Git probably pretty good. I know, Renegades in the Éire League. Proper Blood Bowl. Proper Blood Bowl. And what have we got? So we've got a Rackle 2 heads. Rat. Glorious. A Blodge movement up. Sure Hands 2 heads. Dark Elf. Dirty Player Lino. A Sure Hands Lino. So obviously randomed. Block Frenzy. Block Guard. A Pro Lino. Stand Firm Guard Ogre. Block Juggernaut. Claws. Guard. Mino. God. Can't be getting into saying Minnow. Fuck me. Block guard troll. Lovely. And then bench. Tree bench. Catch and a sneaky get. Lovely. So Renegades moving the ball up early. Getting it safe in, you know, inverted commas before taking these three big guy hits. Goes for the blockless block first. Gets the knockdown. I can't believe the Super Wolf of Jed didn't die, by the way. That was crazy. I would have bet money on that Super Wolf dying. A blockless block, I know, right? Couple of blockless blocks. And the Mighty Blow Claws didn't even kill the Saurus. Here comes the DP. +3. Whoa, he's dead. He's out of here. That's a dead Saurus. The Apo fixed him back up. He will play the second drive. DP gets caught. What's he have to say for himself? Nothing. Nothing convincing. Sent off. A removal of pair. A piece. Let's go. What do the lizards have to say for themselves? Looks like they've said, you know what? We're gonna base all men's. We're gonna fight fire with fire here. We're gonna mighty blow this Minotaur. Jug shoving backwards. Doesn't follow. Let's go. Renegades pivot slightly to the right. Glorious. Looks like they're going to take down the movement guy. Here comes the Mino. Blitzes him. Gets the POW. He's already got a broken leg and a concussion. But the Mino can't add to it. And the orc falls over. He's fine. Ah, just a 7 on the armor there. Lizards honestly maybe slightly a bit lucky not to be down another Saurus. Gets the mighty blow hit on King of Cool, the Minotaur. King of Cool survives, and if we had a sneaky get, it would be in a prime position to foul, but we decided to take another sidestep. Prox gets a push on the troll. I think we foul anyway. I think you should foul this Minotaur anyway. This Minotaur's gonna cause you to lose the game. Does go for the foul. Does get caught. Because because we rolled doubles on the armor, we got caught. You know what skill would have prevented you from rolling doubles on the armor? Sneaky get. Whoa, well, I wouldn't prevent you from rolling doubles on the armor, but it would have prevented you getting caught. Sidestep. Oh. Unfortunately, Jock, that is incorrect. Another blockless block there on the skink. He's stunned. The lizard's down 2 players already. Oh. Sedgerz makes it 2-2 in the removals camp. As the Renegades lose a player as well. Both had a Kaz and both had a sent off. Hello, Danton. How are you? We just watched your heroics versus Jed. The replay told us about 4 times you won the game, so well done. Looking forward to watching you and Kale on tonight. Should be a bit of a laugh. Mino refuses to get off. Troll refuses to blitz. Oh dear. It's a Renegade turn, everyone. It's a Renegade turn. Pretty good from Bronn, taking some space here. Does mean his 3 pink guys are kind of stranded, but you know, they were already kind of losing the fight anyway, I suppose. Tackle Mighty on the Orc, maybe? Or do you want to just try and like knock this guy down and get these guys back? That might be better in fairness. Like, as good as this is, blocking here and then trying freeing up these 2 guys is pretty good. Doesn't have block. So we get to retrieve these guys. We didn't retrieve the Crocs. Why did we leave the Crocs there? I guess in case they wanted to come back and blitz, I suppose. Oh no, the replay is breaking again. Makes the dodge off. Ooh. I guess I was wrong. Base in the ball was good. Who would have thought it? And Kaz that guy as well. Lizards take the numbers advantage and the ball, presumably. And oh no, I'm about to be proven wrong again as the sidestep is gonna sideline Cage. Oh no. In fairness, you couldn't sidestep or you couldn't sideline Cage if he had sneaky git. God. People just love proving me wrong, don't they? Troll gets the 4+ block in, by the way. To free up the Mino. God, the Renegades have been caught on the back foot now, haven't they? I know they're only down a player, but it looks like a lot more. Claws coming in on the Croc score. Could be exciting. It wasn't. The Rackle getting back into play. Block guard. It's actually going to be quite difficult for the Renegades to stop this, I think. Like super difficult. Turn 6. Ooh. Don't think we needed to leave that space there. Oh, no, it's not a H cage. I mean, I guess it's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Acceptable cage. Way. Thanks, Jim. Mino. Bang. Just a stun. We need more death in this game, I think. It's not had enough removals for my liking. We need more. Come on. Ah. Boring. Right, so we're gonna have to see this Rackle 2 heads, right? He's going to have to pop in. He's going to have to test the waters. See, can he get the sack? I guess, yeah. I was going to say maybe he goes there and then he comes down. But yeah, I guess you actually need him there to tie off the Mino. You can just come in here, right? Or here. Well, he has tackle. He just doesn't have dodge. Yeah, the dive in is very much on, right? Bang. And in fairness, because you left the other skink up here, if you get him down, you're probably stopping the score. But in fairness, you're only stopping the score on your drive. So, quite terrible. Does come in. Does get the knockdown with tackle. Has to follow, unfortunately. Oh, didn't catch the ball. That's good. It's risky, you know. Ooh, going for a pass. Going for a pass? Where are we passing the ball? Or are we just punting it? Makes the pass. Doesn't interfere. I mean, who knows? Like, who knows? Who knows what happened there? We'll never know. Oh, good. Let me investigate. So we got the sack. The Dark Elf went in, tried to punt the ball, and I think achieved it. Maybe. Yeah, it was a punt, but like I don't know if they achieved it or not. Hold on, let's see. Does it break again? Okay, so did punt the ball. Brilliant. So the ball got punted up here. So actually kind of impossible for the Lizards to score without like some crazy like Croxagore dodging. Can the Crocs even pass? The Crocs can't pass. It's impossible. Literally impossible. Nice surf. Where did you get it? Very, very reminiscent of me trying to surf yesterday in my arena games. It didn't work. Push. And there we go. Halftime. 0-0. Glorious. Quite surprising, actually, that it was 0-0. There was some post-games discussions in the Blood Bowl or in the Éire BB Discord. Sedgerz wasn't too happy. With how lucky Bronn got at the end of that half, apparently. So, Lizards on 10, Renegades on a blitz. Renegades have 11 because they had 3 bench. Troll comes in and stuns the sidestepper, and the ogre firing a goblin down, Kazzing the goblin, appers him for the next drive. Well done, the Renegades are now on 10. So that blitz made everything fair, right? The blitz evened the numbers up. And, you know, now it's the Lizards' drive. Throw teammate option. Gone. Croxagore Kazzes the Orc. Lizards now on, or Renegades now on 9. And Lizards on 10. Advantage Lizardmen, very much so. Done there as well. It's gonna be a rough drive for the Renegades. It's gonna be really tough trying to stop this powerhouse of a Lizardman team. Claw's getting a stun there. But could have really done with a removal there to level things up from the Renegades. Ooh, isolating your elf, he has to get tackle mightied. Like, immediately tackle mightied and fouled. Well, fouled with that skink, but okay, we're 3-dicing. That's fine. Like, have to. No Apo or anything, you just go for it. Bang him out. Gets the POW. Super exciting times here. Will the Dark Elf die? No. But it is stunned. Bronn not fully punished for exposing his best player. When there was absolutely no need to either, right? Like, obviously it's great getting the troll back, but it's not worth losing your Dark Elf over. This Mino has been shit. Mino's not done anything. Right. Have to foul this Dark Elf this turn, surely. Like, I know you're fouling with this sidestepper, but he's actually just a rookie skink. Doesn't look like it though. Just expose him to get blasted by tackle instead. Gets the power on the Mino. This could be huge as well. Just a stun. So, do you 3-dice this with the Mino or with the Troll? You do. Or I was going to say, do you hit it with tackle? 3-dice with Mighty Blow is pretty good though. And then he can get out. He's going that way. He just gets Mighty Blow tackled again. He just gets 3-dice Mighty Blow tackled again, right? Little Saurus dance. Alright, here we go. Second time. Another POW. Survives again. Crazy. It still doesn't go for the foul.
Pals, fucking pals every fucking block, and then I fucking double skull.
Severe lack of fouling from Sedgerz. It looks very comfortable from the lizards from here, though, doesn't it? Looks like the lizards should easily get this drive done. But, yeah. I mean, in fairness, dragging everyone back is a bit shit. Which I think if you're going to do it, you throw in the foul. Because now you have to press back up, and you've actually sort of left the Renegades get the shape back, haven't you? So, Blitz chain here. Yeah. Push. We get to chain off the Mino. Lovely. And then we can follow up hit on this Lino. Very nice. And then cheeky oneer on the Ogre. Now, is he actually confused? Or what's going on? I don't think he is. I think he actually is there. Hard to know though. Troll gets a random Kaz on the Saurus. Is this where things heat up? Mino comes in for the blitz on the Croxagore. A Saurus and a Crocs gone. Pretty huge. Pretty bangy. That's why we love the Renegades. Nice. But they still got 3 skinks on the pitch, so it's enough for the lizards to do some work here. We can blast through this ogre on a 1D, and we can get all our skinks down the sideline and get this drive done. Or not. Gets the ogre down. Into a stun. Pow's the king of cool. Into another stun. Huge. Absolutely huge. You know, 2 removals from the Renegades last turn, but those 2 stuns are as good as a removal. Lizard's looking very nice now to get this drive done, I think. Like, Renegades just don't really have a defense, do they? Like, they're trying. They're trying to, you know, get something together. The Rackle's probably going to have to come in here. Doesn't go for the Rackle, keeping him in the back pocket. Rolls a POW anyway. Good rolling from Bronn, knowing he had a POW there in his back pocket. It's always good. The rat's hanging about. And not quite done enough to stop these swords and these skinks come down here. So you know, barring an obvious mistake from Sedgerz, I think this drive is getting done. Looks quite likely. Not sure about that positioning though. Oh, we've got the kick back. Let's go. Glorious kicking is back on the table, boys. There may be a ball bouncing around somewhere. Right, turn 15 for the Renegades. What are we doing? Breaking the replay. Just go in on the 6, maybe? Ah, use the Dark Elf. Nice. Good. Good. It broke again. Oh my god, this game. This fucking game. Doesn't even let you continue anymore. So presumably, right? Presumably that Dark Elf didn't make the dodge in. Considering, you know, we got the whole, uh-oh, this failed. Maybe as soon as that kick thing pops up, I should just restart the replay, honestly. I think we might just have to do that from now on. Although this is the last replay, so... Oh, I did actually sack the ball. Okay, that is surprising. So he sacked the ball. What's going on? Literally a million things happening at once. Brilliant. Brilliant. Good. Good. Good, it's kicked me out of the replay. Amazing. Oh. I will find out what happens in this game if it kills me. Doesn't even want to load up the competition now. Good. Genuinely shocked that that the Dark Elf managed to sack the ball there. Be nice to find out what happened after that, but you know. Right, Sedgerz turned 16, boys. Let's go. Here we go. Balls on the ground. The score is actually quite simple though, isn't it? At the same time. It's not too bad. Like, a POW would be amazing, but not necessary. You can do a dodge. POW here is probably needed to make it easier. And then just like 3+, pick up, and then score. So naturally we start here. I guess to get the chain. Get the chain out. Sure. And then 1 in 9, 81 on a. Yeah. Okay, that is quite unlucky. So the lizard somehow didn't score. Somehow the lizard didn't score. Crazy. Genuinely surprised the lizards didn't score. Foul? Just a stun. Alright, boys. It's overtime. Lizards win the toss in overtime. Renegades are on 10. Lizards are on 9. 8. 8, I think. And, yeah. Surprisingly, both coaches kept rerolls for overtime. So, high kick means the Lizards get the ball. Now, I do actually remember what happens. When I started this replay, I forgot I went to overtime. And then I realized what happened. So, it goes to overtime, and I'll explain what happened in a bit. Yeah, I mean, what I thought happened, Jock, was when I realized they went to overtime, I assumed the Lizards scored and the Renegades pro teammate had back. So like that was a possibility of overtime, right? Well, I didn't think they got to overtime by stopping, right? By not getting scored on. Very surprising. Mino decides he doesn't want the blitz. Ogre, or Troll, decides he doesn't want to hit anything. Yeah. It's going to be really hard for the Renegades to stop these Lizards, I think. I don't know, they have 8 players, but they still have 3 skinks. And they didn't get their bang on the skink this turn, did they? So... Triple skull. I think you eat that triple skull, right? I think you eat that triple skull. Like, obviously, it sucks rolling a triple skull. But you're not really in that much danger. I guess to throw teammate. But, yeah. Éire, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to some Éire League Blood Bowl. Glorious. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Good old triple skull. So, I think... because I don't know if it's happening next turn or the turn after, right? But I think Sedgerz wasn't aware of the overtime rule change in that it's a full half. So I think that was the onus on Sedgerz wanting to get up the field and probably using the reroll as well in you know, his defense. As much as it's easy to say like, oh, he's so shit, he shouldn't have rerolled that. You know, if he's playing under the old rule set, then it makes a bit more sense maybe. Gets a push. No, the ball is here. Cheeky dodge from tackle just quietly. Yeah, I mean this is the thing with the replays, right? It just fucks up constantly. Like it's actually a wonder it works at all, to be honest. Two dice on the ball have been located and have been powed. Where would you like to sidestep to? Interesting. I mean, I guess you have to sidestep there. Good. It's just so bad, like. Do you know what? I can't be arsed, right? I can't be. So, like, the game ended up going to kicks, right? Because Sedgerz somehow, actually, I don't even know how Sedgerz ended up scoring here, but somehow Sedgerz ended up scoring early, and then that gave the Renegades time to come back and, I don't know, score in 2 or 3 turns, maybe. Who knows? And, yeah, eventually, you know, got to 1-1, and then it went to kicks. And now we just have invisible players blocking on the sidelines. This is incredible. What a game, everyone. What a game. It's quite entertaining, actually, just seeing these players, you know, come back onto the pitch to take their moves. So good. So there was a score at some point. Maybe there was a score at some point. So the Lizards scored on turn 23, thinking they'd won the match because they thought there was only, you know, first person to score or whatever, and not a full half. And then realized, oh shit, there's actually more time to play here, and the Renegades have 2 turns. Yeah, basically torque, right? Basically, the game is just like, look, Renegades won. Stop. Look, it's over. Stop breaking me. Good. So it didn't actually. So it had 2 turns. It didn't actually go for the TTM. No rerolls either. So Bronn probably just thought this was basically over at this stage, right? Because these guys could have moved into scoring range before now. before taking those blocks. And probably should have done, to be honest. Just base everything up and blitz something. I think with no rerolls, you base everything up first and then do the blitz after. But it's fine. It's cool. Whatever. Don't let me tell you how to play the game. Block's a good skill. Mental taking those blocks, by the way. So then a 3+ and a 2+ actually. Good old animosity. And then another 2+. Manages to score. Crazy. And then, as we know, the Renegades won on kicks. Woo! God. What a sorry state these replays are in, isn't it? So, there we have it. The Renegades, clearly the superior team, won and find themselves in the semi-finals live later on tonight. Super exciting. So now we can take a look at the semi-finals. Just let me get in this backwards way of getting into the cup competition. Any second now, the game will load up all the competitions. Here we go. And there we have it, everyone. The semi-finals live tonight. We have Danton and his humans versus Kalon and his undead, and Medicine Dan with his wood elves versus Bronn and his renegades. That'll be that should be exciting, and we should watch them live so that we don't have to deal with the replays. And yeah, excellent. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you all in the live VODs.